Hey YouTube, I'm back again. This time sat in my car, just had a wander around town, and I haven't got an awful lot of pickups to show you, but there's a few, maybe it's two. I think there's two things in here that I will really want to just get straight to CEX actually and trade them in. So we're just going to quickly go through this, and I've actually just come out of CEX as well, just to see what they had, but it turns out somebody's traded in or sold a small Arrow collection. There's one or two things in there that I'm interested in. I haven't got enough to make in vouchers for what I've got here, but it'll help anyway. So the last stop was the last stop was the last thing I bought, which just happens to be in the top of the bag, from CEX. And I was only talking about this the other day in my Super Jewel case collection video, and lo and behold, I come across it, the big hit on Blu-ray, a couple of quid. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with that one. And going back, Age UK, I picked up a VHS tape of Star Trek: The Best of Both Worlds. It's been 29p. One of my favourite Next Generation two-parters. I'm chuffed to have found that. I mean, I do have it on Blu-ray, but I just like getting them on VHS as well. And then from the 4 for 99p, I picked up Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. I'm pretty sure I own this one. I got it just for the lenticular cover. And if I haven't got it, even better, but if I have, then I'll just trade my other copy back in. A couple of friends. So we've got season 1, episodes 9 to 16. I could have sworn I already had this whole series in snapper cases, but I can't find them, so I don't know what's happened. So yeah, for 25p, grab that one. And this one's getting in a snapper case, series 5, episodes 9 to 16 once again. Then there's only 3, isn't it? The fourth one, Rock of Ages. I saw one of these in cash converters, but it was all sealed up with the sticker over the it wasn't brand new sealed, it just had the price sticker over the clasp, so I couldn't open it. I literally got this just for the digital code. For 25p I'll risk it. The other one, I shook it, it didn't sound like it had slip in it, so I left it. Again, at 20p I'd have bought that one just to risk it for the digital code. This is one I will get on VHS, not on VHS, on Blu-ray eventually. But yeah, to have it digitally for now, or on DVD. And on DVD I can make my own digital copy, I suppose, if I need to. Previous to that, I was in Butterwick Hospice, second of the day. I did get a CD, Daft Punk, Discovery, awesome CD. This, I'm fairly sure this is out of print, but it's an 88 Films Grindhouse collection, volume 10, Amazonia, the Catherine Miles story. This does have a Blu-ray release now, and it trades in for £1, but I think this is probably at CEX, that is, but I think this is probably one for eBay. I'm going to hang on to this and check it out on eBay and see what they're selling for, and possibly put it on eBay, because this one I'm 100% sure I own that one. I didn't check actually because I was that certain. Then cash converters. When I was in cash converters, I found this. This is Beverly Hills 90210 season 2. Initially I just skimmed past it. I saw it and just didn't even bother. I thought it's not going to be worth anything. You know what, I'll give it a scan just to be sure. And sure enough, it's a £4 trade-in. So for 49p, all the discs are mint. So yeah, that's going to be traded in. Just have to put the ignition on because just had a thing to say my battery's getting low, and I plugged it in and then turned my ignition off. Oh, shut up, damn Bluetooth. Then I think we're not quite at the end. From two riders, 3 for £1. Another snapper. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Don't know much about this one. Yeah, I grabbed it anyway. They did have a bunch of snapper cases in there. They had Goodfellas, which I actually don't know, but it wasn't in great condition. But they had multiple copies of Lethal Weapon 4, Miss Congeniality, and something else. Oh, The Green Mile. Lethal Weapon 4 they had about 5 copies of in snapper cases as well, which was weird. I've never seen so many of the same movie in the same place in a snapper case for a long time. Just trying to reach in the bottom of the bag. Right, next one, The Dictator's Son. Never heard of this, but it looks interesting. A bit of a Van Wilder type movie, judging by the synopsis on the back there. But yeah, give that a go. That one's still brand new, sealed. And then finally from there, another trade-in for CEX. This is Auf Wiedersehen Pet. Technically Series 3. It says the complete brand new series at the time. I think it was about 2001 this came out. There hadn't been a new series for 13, 14, 15 years, something like that. It'd been the 80s that this was mega popular, and they brought it back for a couple of series, and then a few of the actors, not a few, but one or two of the actors died. At least one of the actors died anyway. One of the original actors had died during the making of series 2, I believe. Yeah, so I think they did a special after the 2 series that they did, and then that was it. And I think that special is the only one that I'm short of now. But I never seemed to come across it. And then finally, in the first Butterworth Hospice I went into, they had a PlayStation 2 for £10, and I looked and they trade in for about 19 quid. And it just said PlayStation 2 plus leads £10. So I took it up to the counter and I said, I just assumed they thought the controller was a lead. But I asked anyway, I said, does it have a controller? And they went out the back. He said, no, it's just the cable to the TV and the power cable. So I left it. If it had been complete, I'd have took a chance and tested it and took it into CEX as well, but it wasn't. So all I got was a DVD, Mutants, generously donated by Tesco. I don't know anything about this, but it just looked interesting. It was only 50p. So yeah, there we go. Just a few pickups for this afternoon while I was in town. I'm going to quickly jump out the car and go back over to CEX and trade in what those 2, Beverly Hills and what was the other one? Oh, Auf Wiedersehen Pet. So yeah, Auf Wiedersehen Pet trades in for 2, Beverly Hills trades in for 4. So it's £6 in total. So yeah, I'm happy with that. What have I paid for this whole lot? 50p, £1.50, £2, £2.50, £3, £3.30 plus the £2 at CEX. So yeah, that's literally paid for everything. Right. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.